Hi, it's Bill. Usually when I'm making a video here, I'm going to be doing a shave video. Not today. Today is going to be show and tell. A wonderful piece that I've been waiting a long time for showed up today. The last I checked on the tracking this afternoon, it hadn't moved in a while, and it said something about it was moving to something or other. And I came home and it was here, okay? A lot of you have seen this. This is the Essence Razor by Tedalus, a marvelously engineered, thought out, and followed through on the plan that is described best in the name of this razor, the essence. This is the essence, for me, it is the essence of what open blade shaving is all about. It has the beauty, it has the danger, it has the style. I just love this thing. I'll do a shave video tomorrow, but I wanted to do just a little kind of a show and tell. There's been a number of you guys have posted pictures about this, but I got mine early. Happy Father's Day to me. This is just a beautiful piece in just every way. The fit, you know, you just can't even almost see where the pieces are coming together. And that was the essence of the goal, to make this look and feel and perform like a true straight razor with a replaceable edge. But it had the essence. You don't have to, with this, you don't got to go out and run out and buy a whole bunch of these things and a bunch of stones and learn how to do all this stuff. You just take this and you just pop a blade in there, and it uses a lot of different blades, okay? You pop the blade in there and this will shave, and the blade stops, throw it away, get a new one. It's really great. One of the, I'm going to go ahead and open this up for you. I think there's a video around. This is magnets that is holding this together, okay? And the pins in here that would hold, I believe, the half of a double E fall into this slot and guide that in with the magnet pulling the tension in on that. It works very well. It's tight, and it pulls it in, and it makes just a beautiful fit when it comes together. I do like this. It's grippy. It slides easy enough, and you could barely see that it's not a true straight razor. One of the comments that it was probably the most negative thing, the only negative thing I heard, and I understand that, was the position of this piece right here. Whereas when you close this blade, if you are sometimes like me, a little lazy, and you leave a blade in there and you close this with a blade, you are gonna probably degrade your edge just a little bit. And I think this is aluminum. I don't think you're going to hurt this much, but there was the comment about that. Whether there'll be a generation 2 of this that addresses that or not, I don't know, or whether the design of this was the stand but the easiest thing is like, had been suggested by one of the guys who was one of the early testers of this, was you take it apart. You take it apart, you take the blade out, you dry it. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. On this one, I will, okay? Just because of that. So this little thing right there is not a deal breaker for me, but in a revision, you can kind of see how it ends here, and the long tail, which I really like, you would have to shorten that, because to go around, you are not really going to be able to position, I think, easily a pin to get it to stop. I do have a Feather DX, which I had always thought that this was number 2 on the throne, because this doesn't have the fancy simulated wood scales, but this part of the razor is exactly the same. I love this piece. This only uses the Artist Club type blades. I do love this piece, okay? But if I had to go out and if I was ready to buy this and I saw this on the market, my money's right here. My money is always gonna be right here. Now this one, they address that. They have a little stop in there, which kind of hits where the blade doesn't, okay? Now, one of the beauties, I'm gonna compare in a minute. One of the beauties of this was the size and versus the SS version, which in the profile, that one has some sort of a little bump here. And there was a comment that shaving, it interfered with your angle and maybe almost required you to go a little steeper in your angle. With this one, when I learned to shave with a straight, what I liked was coming in like this and just rocking out, just coming in flat and then just rocking that blade out until I started to get the blade feel. That was what worked for me. And I still do that to this day. This is a little bit thicker in the spine area than some, but it doesn't have that intrusive type bump here, okay? To give you an issue of a comparison of side, this is the Chevette that I learned to shave with, okay? Has a similar spine width. Maybe this is a little bit smaller. The size is roughly the same from the spine to the edge. I do have a 5/8 Dovo here for a comparison. Okay, they're roughly the same. Okay, funny thing is the spine width on the DX got a fatter spine. This is a little bit thinner. Okay, and then to go to a 6/8, this is a 6/8 Boker. Okay, you can see that the 6/8 is bigger and yet still does have a smaller spine than this. The beauty, the essence, on the other hand. Okay, let's just take the DX and let's do a comparison. Look at the difference there, okay? Now, if I'm learning to shave, I want to take this and I want to get at the lowest angle I possibly can. When I load this baby up with the sharpest blade in the world, Feather Professional Super, I want to have that because that thing will cut you before you even know it, okay? And I want to be at the lowest angle I can possibly get. This is actually a little bit larger. If you measured in the typical way you measured straight razors, you would go from the honing guide to the edge. And this is probably like a 5/8 there, but this has this little extra distance here. And the size is comparatively a little bit larger than the DX. The DX it's a great tool, but you know, it's got, okay, you see the line, and because there's some function, okay, it has a little hole in there so that you have a injector type thing where one of the designs was that you plug this little hole in here and you can inject the blade in there, and dropping the blade out is as simple as squeezing the compressor and release the hold, and the blade will just kind of drop out. Nice tool, but when you're spending that kind of money and you get to a certain point where you want a little bit of beauty and luxury and you want a premium in your life, this is it. So I do love this thing. I don't know if I compared this to the 6/8. Okay, this is a short blade. 6/8 is Boker. This has a beautiful mother of pearl handle, but Nice piece. Nice pieces, both of them. Okay. But I just did want to get in there. I just did want to get this on the camera. The jimps that are on here are nice and grippy. And no matter what kind of grip you like to use, this just, you know, whether it's two fingers, you know, whether you want to get real close. I had it in my hand in the way that I would shave. This might even accommodate that kind of thing, which I have trouble because I'm so fat. But this is just a beautiful piece. It's wonderful. Probably tomorrow, I'll go ahead and get my first shave in it, but I just had to do a little bit of show off. And to our friend Manuel, you did a great job, buddy. I really, really appreciate it, and pulling for your total success on this. You've done a great job. I'm very proud to have one of the first pieces from the first run, and thank you so much for offering it, to keeping us all in the loop as you went through some of the struggles with it, and offering it to some of us that got in early at the 30% off. So, had I not, in my mind, to be honest, in my mind, I had to think, would I have spent that additional 30%? After holding this in my hands, you're damn right I would have. I would have spent the extra money on that, because you're gonna go out, and most places you're gonna buy one of these. Okay, you're gonna pay $250 US for one of these. If you buy the one with the Scotch pine, which is the nicer one than this, you're looking almost $300. You're looking at almost where you can get one of these for. And this, another thing I had thought about this was, if I went to a barber shop for a barbershop shave, okay? Now, shaving is always going to be in the hands that are doing it, okay? And I have no doubt, because I give myself, with a $15 Chevette, I give myself really great shaves. With inexpensive blades, it does a good job. But one of the statements that Manuel had made was that he just couldn't fall in love with this, okay? His love, I'm glad I'm throwing the Chevettes in the sink, not my straights. His love was in a straight razor. His love was in the beauty of some sort of a piece that had some uniqueness. This was the love. But to filter it down and to get to the essence of what this means without having to run out and buy $100 $50, and you know, how many strops did I buy, and how many $100 rocks, or a couple $100 rocks did I buy? A lot of them, okay? But if I went to a barber shop, okay, and I was paying in a high-end barber shop $40 US for a shave, okay, I'm going to expect that guy to really know what he's doing. And if he pulls out one of these and he loads that with a feather, I am going to know that I am never going to get a better shave probably than what he can give me, because he's a professional. He obviously would be taking some sort of level and pride in his tools. And pride in your tools and pride in the show means pride in the skill and the craft of which you apply it. And I'm just looking forward to this so much. So those of you that are online to get them, you're going to love it. So take care. Thanks.